Good evening, groovy citizens of Earth, and happy, what's today? Wednesday. So, y'all, today has been a long day. Can I just say that? It has been a long day. It's been a cold day. As a matter of fact, early this morning, I saw some snow flurries falling. Of course, it didn't amount to anything, and I'm kind of happy about that, but I did see a few snow flurries falling. And right now, it is 42 degrees, which is still cold in my book, but it is what it is. So before I jump into today's topic, you guys, let me tell you something. This weather is something else. And because it's constantly changing, it's cold as I don't know what one day, and then it gets a little warm and vice versa. My sinuses have been acting a plum fool. Well, I looked at the weather report earlier today, and it's going to be 70 degrees on Saturday. I'm like, really, y'all? So it's 42 today. Yesterday was like 38. And it's going to be 70 on Saturday. But I'll take it. I'm not complaining. So I need to go to the car wash because the birds seem to like flying over this vehicle. So I got to get that done Saturday. And my dad's going to put my new armrest on for me. And what else? So while he's doing that, I'm going to drive my other truck right here. Let me show y'all. Sitting right over there. So the one I'm in is the one that I paid off in October. So God is good. So I got 4 more years left on that one. But you know what? He's going to make a way. A way is coming. Because I refuse to be in debt forever. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is enough is enough. Let me say that one more time in case those in the back of the room didn't hear me. Enough is enough. So some of you are already there. You just need to give up some stuff so that you can keep going. You have to make a decision that enough is enough, and you really do. You have to make a decision to stop being average, to stop living an unfulfilled life. Oh, come on, somebody, to stop waking up every day to just simply exist. Yeah, I don't understand how people do that. Like, how do you wake up and your only goal is just to exist? I just don't get that. But anyway, you have to make the decision to live in the best, you have to make the decision to live in the best neighborhoods, to drive the nicest cars, to travel to exotic destinations. You have to decide that enough is enough. It's showtime. Will the real, add your name in that blank right there, please stand up. Everybody wants to be on the winning team, but not everybody wants to put in the work. Now, this is a quote from Eric Thomas, and I'll be sure to leave that in the description box for you to copy and marinate on, because I have come to the conclusion that it is really time for all of us in some area of our lives to say enough is enough. So if you're one of those people that I just talked about, that you wake up every day, and don't get me wrong, because this is what I'm not saying. I always have to make sure y'all understand what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you shouldn't wake up and say, Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning, because I do. Every day I wake up, I say, Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning in my right mind, with a roof over my head and a warm bed to sleep in, food in my refrigerator, and a job to go to. I thank God for all of those things before my feet even hit the floor. However, I don't want to just exist. I don't want to just go through the day just existing. Some people are all right with that. And you know what? I'm not one to judge. So if you like it, I love it. And I'm just going to leave that alone. But I want you to want more out of life. Some of you could have more if you just applied yourself. And I'm not even going to necessarily say more. Some of you need to apply yourself more, but some of you need to just get started applying yourself, period. Some of you I've talked to, you have so many hopes and dreams and goals and all of these great things. But when I ask you, what are you doing to make those things come to pass? You say nothing. Well, why not? And I'm going to tell you why you're not. It's for several reasons. Sometimes people don't get started doing the things they need to do because they're afraid of failure. Well, guess what? Nobody that's ever succeeded at doing anything was able to do it without failing at least once. I can pretty much tell you that. And that goes for everybody. Every great inventor that you know of, every great writer, every great business owner failed at least once at something in their life, because that's just a part of life. And so you've got to fail in order to get better. I always say, I don't worry about failing. You know why? Because failure only gives me a blueprint for figuring out how to make things work better. If something doesn't work out, it just allows me to go to the drawing board and say, okay, you know what? That didn't work out. So let me see what I need to do more of or less of, or a combination of the both, so that I can make things work. But I want you all to stop waking up every day to just simply exist. Say enough is enough. If you're tired of living, and again, understand what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that if you live in an apartment building over in probably one of the roughest neighborhoods in Southeast, I'm not looking down my nose on you, because guess what? Everybody has to start somewhere. And if that's what you can afford, be thankful that you have a roof over your head. But at some point you have to say, okay, enough is enough. I want to live in a better neighborhood. I want a bigger home. I want a nicer car, if that's what you want. Now, understand that nice is relative. I told y'all before, I'm not a BMW driver. I'm not a Lexus driver. I'm not a Mercedes driver. So I probably would never purchase one of those vehicles. And it's not, let's be clear, it's not that I can't afford it. It's just that that's not what I choose to drive. I'm a Chevy person. I'm trying to tell y'all, like I said, I got 4 more years left on the truck I showed y'all just now. Just left my sister's house, and I'm going to, I do want to get me a Camaro, but I only want to drive on the weekends. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but you know what? Let me do me. Don't judge me, because I don't judge you. But I want another Camaro. I had an IROC years ago, and that was, oh my goodness, that was my dream car. But I would love another Camaro. But what I'm saying is, if you want nice things, you have to say enough is enough. I need to get up off my backside and do what I need to do so that I can have the nice things that I want. And sometimes that may mean you having to get a second job. Like I said, I'm not opposed to getting a second job. I've done it before. I remember years ago I started working. I've always had a government job, but years ago I started working at Staples because I had some bills that I wanted to pay off. And within 6 to 8 months, I had taken care of what I was working towards paying off. But by then, I enjoyed the folks I worked with. It was easy money. We got paid every week. I liked what I did. And so I ended up staying, y'all, for like 6 years. And then I got tired, so I decided to quit, put in my 2-week notice, and I quit. And then like maybe a year or two went by, and out of the blue, I got a phone call from our general manager, Dave. And I'm thinking, I know he didn't just call me just to chit-chat. So I said, Dave, what's up? What you need? And he said, look, we have inventory coming up, and I need people that know what they're doing. Would you please be willing to come back? So he said, I'll you know, give you a raise. I said, all right, cool. I'll come and help you out, because he was good people, so I didn't mind doing it. And then I went back supposedly to help out with inventory, and I ended up staying another 5 years. But like I said, the money was good. I think I worked like maybe 4 days out of the week, and the money was just good. So I figured, hey, why not? It gives me something to do with my time. Now, at that time, I also was working a full-time job, a part-time job, and going to school. But, you know, you do what you have to do to make your ends meet, because I still had to pay for my classes. So that came in handy. So I said all of that to say this. Enough is enough. Stop talking about what you want to do. Stop talking about what you want to accomplish, to create, what you want to be, where you want to go, and start doing what it is that you need to do. It's a mindset. Y'all, that's really what it is. It's a mindset. You have to make up in your mind that I am going to be, and you fill in the blank, whatever that going to be is. I told y'all before, I am going to be a millionaire. I know that. I feel it in my spirit, and I'm working now towards making that goal a reality for me. Now, that may not be your goal, but that's my goal. That's what I'm striving for. But I know that in order to do that, I've got to do my part. I can't just say I want to be a millionaire and then sit back with my ashy legs on the couch watching television, eating bonbons and drinking chocolate milk. I don't even like bonbons, I don't think. I'm not even sure if I even had one, but I do like chocolate milk. But you get where I'm going with that. I've got to do my part. Nothing is going to happen unless Michelle gets up and makes it happen. I've got to constantly reach out and talk to the right people. That's why it's important, I think, to have a mentor. I'm so thankful and so blessed to have a mentor in Bob Yates who sees so much in me that has taken me under his wing. And not only am I a diamond member with the Circle of Champions, but I'm also an apprentice. So guess what? That opens up more doors for me, because we talked about, that's why I shared with you all, I think it was a couple of days ago, that I'm doing a mastermind session the beginning of February. It's going to be a 4-week mastermind session. And my mentor is giving me the platform to be able to teach this. I mean, this is awesome. That's why you have to network and you have to talk to people and you know, figure out, look, how can we do some things together? And because it's all about growing my dream. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the people that I know that I get to come out to these things, I get to introduce them to Circle of Champions and hope and pray that they decide, hey, there's value in that for them, and decide that they want to become a member as well. But like I said, you have got to make a decision that you want more out of life, that you are tired of being where you are, of having just enough to get by. You know, there's a saying that says that once you get tired of being tired, then you'll do something about your situation. Well, I don't want to wait till I get to that point. I want to go ahead and do what I need to do so that I can get ahead now, because there's so many things in life that I want to do. And one of the worksheets, I'll say this and I'm gonna let y'all be, one of the worksheets that we received in our mastermind session last week was a worksheet where you can list out your streams of income. I found out that a lot of the richest people that we all know have several streams of income, and some of them, it's more than just one or two. They have, like I said, several streams of income. And so it's all right to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 streams of income, because that's more money in your pocket. Okay, so I want you all to start working on you. Decide that in this new year, and you start now, but decide that in this new year that you are going to, I need to go to advanced auto because I do need to get some windshield wipers, but I digress. I thought about it because I'm driving by. But decide that you are going to start doing what it takes to get to where you want to be. I always tell you guys that I believe in you. I believe that you can do anything that you put your mind to. I believe in you when other people are probably laughing, talking behind your back, saying, who does she think she is, or who does he think he is, that they can make that happen. I believe in you. I am praying for each and every one of you. I pray that God will bless whatever it is that you are trying to do and bring it to fruition. I am praying that you will have your heart's desire, as long as it's in line with God's will for your life. Let's be clear about that. But I believe that you can do it. And so I want you all to go out there and start living your best life. There's so much life to live. Here, look, think of it like this. Think of it like this. If you wake up every day, that's God's way of saying it's not over. The best is yet to come. And great things are going to happen for you. That's powerful, y'all. Let that marinate in your spirit. But I really need you, like I said, to do your part. Because there's so much out here that you could be doing. And you could be so much more than what you are. You can be so much further along than where you are if all you did was do your part. I believe in you guys. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I hope something I said resonates with you, motivates you to take action, to be the phenomenal person that I know that you are. And if this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. I missed you guys. So glad to see you all again. And yeah, we're gonna do some great things. We are going to do some great things, you guys. I feel it in my spirit. I really do. So go ahead, get out there, start coming up with your game plan, and make it happen.